Taliban soldiers flog young Afghans for wearing jeans. A group of young Afghans have said they were flogged by Taliban soldiers for the crime of wearing jeans in a post widely shared on Facebook. An Afghan youth said they were working with friends in Kabul when they encountered a group of Taliban soldiers who accused them of disrespecting Islam. Two of the friends escaped, the youth said, but the others were beaten, whipped on their necks, and threatened at gunpoint. According to a local newspaper, Etilatros, the movement was still deciding the dress code for men, but reports suggest the Taliban is unwilling to allow westernized clothing that deviates from traditional Afghan dress. I think what is here to highlight is just the interconnection with the culture and Islam. It's like you can't really pinpoint. So it's like, are you culturally trying to pin down something and use the guise of religion to enforce it, or what? Because now it's not like, so what are your real reasons? Because you say the jeans are deviating, that the westernized clothing deviates from Afghan dress, but then you say that wearing jeans is disrespecting Islam. So it's like, where do you stand? The newspaper added that over the weekend, one of his journalists had also been beaten for not wearing Afghan clothes such as full body gowns, according to a report in the Telegraph. Under the Taliban's previous rule in the late 90s, men had to wear traditional robes while girls were forced to wear a burqa from the age of 8. Meanwhile, recent footage has shown Taliban fighters attacking anyone carrying an Afghan national flag in at least a dozen incidents, primarily in the capital, Kabul. It comes after human rights groups Amnesty International revealed that Taliban fighters massacred 9 ethnic Hazara men for taking control of the country's Ghazani province last month. Unrelated, but okay. And I think this is just the extreme version of the Hizbah taking over. Again, I don't even know about Islam, but I know this is absolutely just ludicrous. And it's sad because, of course, now the religion itself, obviously, when it comes to terrorism and all that, of course, the religion has been painted in a bad light. And this just furthers, such bad rep for them, and it's absolutely sad. Afghanistan, I don't know. It's a harsh reality, but it's like they're gone. I don't know. Of course, the people do not deserve that. And now they're living in fear. So, yeah, this is sad. This is very, very sad. What is even shocking was that these young Afghans were literally able to go on Facebook to say these things, and that's how we know. And the fact that they have access to Facebook, that is a blessing. And at least, the world can be updated with anything that goes on there. Somebody here says, good, Northern Nigeria should get ready for their own turn. Okay, I don't know. I think I still want to have faith. I still want to have faith that the people of Northern extraction would not allow themselves to be disrespected like this, and it will get to a point where they will be pushed. They would just have to revolt. I need to see that vim. I need to see that passion. I need to see that collective self-worth in understanding that they do not deserve to be violated the way that they are. So yeah, but yeah, absolutely 100%. I mean, the way things are going, the Northern Nigeria, they should be ready. But then what's the hope that they'd be ready? Because it's like, okay, I'm saying, okay, fine, let them try to defend themselves. But then in the past, they've literally had Boko Haram literally live with them, as in communing with them daily for 10 years, and there's been nothing, like absolutely nothing. There's been no movement. The only time you see them in a flock and sea of people is to go to welcome the oppressors. Oof, child. To welcome the oppressors that oppress them every 4 years. And the heart of man is really wicked, because a lot of them do not know what's going on. And religion is a big thing there, and those that are religious leaders who are meant to hold the pillars of Islam in terms of making the society better are literally manipulating the people to be dormant, to be actively dormant. because you can't say they don't know what is going on around them in the environment. They don't need to know what's going on in Nigeria, but in the environment they are meant to know. So there must be active and intentional measures that set out to make them actively dormant. That is it. Someone here says you'll be hearing different lies. Is there anything different from what this bad does in Kano, Nigeria? Now that you can see that Nigerians also have their own Taliban. We're joking, but like play, things can just change. And I think this literally just hastens and pushes people to really understand that, let's actually take the self-determination agitation very much seriously. And because Nigeria is just too different. There's no way Nigeria can be united. There's no way Nigeria can ever be one. It's not possible. It's not going to happen. We are too divided. And I think that we have not really had an opportunity to be individual, like as a force, as a self-determining state, like to be individual. Like I'm saying Yorubas on their own, and then they have a long history. I mean, our history was interrupted for 400 years. So it's sad, but you can't pretend like as if a lot of things have not been lost in terms of autonomy over our own selves. Obviously we want that, we crave that, but it can't happen when we have not solidly been ourselves. And then you want to add the fact that we have to diminish ourselves because we are living and we're tolerating others. Not that it is a bad thing, but it's not comfortable, I guess. So people will prefer self-determination. So yeah, a lot of things are changing. I don't think Nigerians even care about that anymore. Nigerians just want to live a good life, and that is literally it. And looking at how things are, Nigerians just want to escape. So yeah, listen, a lot of things are happening in the country right now in Nigeria. Afghanistan literally serves as God forbid, in some perspectives, you can say that Afghanistan literally foreshadows what Nigeria could be. But we need to have a national meeting, which I think should be around 2023. I don't think anything will change in terms of who is in government, but we need to have a meeting on the fact of the direction where we're going as Nigerians. Except because I just have to decide, okay, are we going to go for self-determination? Are we gonna go as one Nigeria? Or are we not going to do all that? But we know that the plan as a country, because we want to survive, is to move out and sort out accommodation somewhere else. It may be that, but we just need a direction, because everything is not just a direction. If it's that we're separating, fine. If it's that we're moving as one, fine. If it's that we're planning to disperse ourselves around the globe, fine. But there has just got to be a direction, because things are going to get worse, and it's going to a point where, as a matter of fact, with the greatest urgency, I just need to start escaping. Yeah, not running away, escaping. Put what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.